Ahmed, I wanted to start with you, I suppose, and to go with a personal angle, because I think one of the big themes of this conversation is that this war has now been going on a really long time. I think when it first began, people thought it could be a few weeks or a few months. We're coming up to 11 months now. I know you've got lots of contacts in Gaza, you're sort of in constant communication with people there. And I thought, could you talk about the human impact, the fact that this war is still going on, it is having on a day-to-day basis?
Thank you very much. Very happy to be here, but I also feel guilty to be here. Let me start with that. The human impact of people in Gaza is very catastrophic. That every time I practice my normal life here, I feel guilty. I feel guilty every time I take a taxi. I feel guilty every time I open the fan in the summer, for example. Every time I eat food, I feel guilty. Every time I meet with people here, I feel guilty. Feeling guilty all the time because everything I'm enjoying here, my people in Gaza are deprived from. And yes, I lost many family members. I lost 21 members of my family, my immediate family members, my father, my brothers, my sisters, my nieces and nephews. I lost all of them. But I still have a few family members in Gaza. And for example, yesterday, my sister called me and she told me, Ahmed, please find me a tent. The Israelis called her and they told me to evacuate the whole area, which was the last space, the last place in Gaza Strip that was safe. They informed her that she has to leave. She's a single mother with 4 children. And she begged me to find her a place to go, a tent. And I couldn't help her. I couldn't find her a tent. So people in Gaza now, 2 million people, more or less, are struggling to find a safe place to stay at. They're struggling to even find a tent. Can you imagine that? They're not even able to find a tent to sleep at. People are dying. People are starving. People are being bombed day and night. Polio is spreading now in Gaza. Diseases are now spreading in Gaza that we have never seen before. Pollution, starvation, targeting the hospitals, the schools, the mosques, the churches, even of cultural places, even of museums. Israel is now destroying everything that gives way of life to the people in Gaza. Everything. And there is no humanitarian zone, no safe place in Gaza. Everyone can and will be targeted at one stage. And everything that we hear in the news about ceasefire or not, it's all bullshit. It's not happening. Israel wants to continue.
Do you think, because obviously, lots of people are following on a day-to-day basis what is going on in Gaza, from sort of knowing people and speaking to people there as well on a regular basis, do you think that people in Britain and the West more generally kind of understand the sort of the humongousness of what is going on, or do you think people still haven't quite got it?
Let me say this, no one can understand what's happening in Gaza unless you go and live in Gaza right now. Because everything that you hear in the news, what's happening in Gaza is even worse. I am talking to people from Gaza and they are tired. They're exhausted. Now so many people in Gaza that I know, so many of them, or almost everyone I talk to, they would tell me that they would love to wish to die now, to get it over with. Some people would love to have Israeli troop Gaza so that they can rid of Islam and they just get away from the horror and the massacres and the suffering that they're seeing. People are depressed to the point that they wish death than living in a life like this. And we here, we can't understand what's going on because everything we say, it doesn't suffice. Words are not enough right now. We are beyond words. And me personally, I am tired and exhausted of talking about the tragedies in Gaza because it is beyond description. It's beyond imagination, unfortunately.